Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
Miguel Sano stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Lays off 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
2 strikes to count.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Brian Dozier comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Get ahead, stay ahead.
Here comes the first pitch. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count 0-1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had a real overtaxed inning, so he should be fine for the time being.
Yep, another good job right there to get that first out. And you can pretty much bet he's probably thinking to himself, anytime my boys get me 6 runs of support, I think we're going to be okay. This is a pretty tough hole to climb out of now.
Joe Mauer is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. No runs, no hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point.
Counts 1-1.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Looked
ball,
like he was on
2
that
strikes.
one, but it's 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Plouffe. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. I wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Here we go, boys.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time.
Ball.
Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-0. Leading off the inning, John Ryan Murphy.
Leading off with
And
a
they'll
twin.
need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
And even though that is a strike, man, that
I got
thing
to
is
count
coming in
0
so
and 2.
hard, it's almost impossible to get a level swing off. You're better off taking it and waiting for something you can handle a little better.
The count
Wastes
is
a
1
pitch
and
on the
2.
knuckle curve there, 1-2.
No one out now.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And another foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. So far this year, nobody's had an answer for his stuff. He's been dominant. Not only that, but the defense behind him has been rock solid as well.
Get ahead, stay ahead.
First pitch on its way. Jorge Polanco will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. For that man right there, you
Down.
need look
Hold down.
back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
I got the count.
And
1 and 2.
well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. So the shutout's still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA.
Well, Matt, the graphic tells a story. The Tigers lead the American League in that stat category. And it's always nice to know that whoever steps on the bump for you, you're going to have a chance to win. A lot of teams are envious of that stat, and these pitchers, they deserve a lot of credit for what they've accomplished so far.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Down go the Twins in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Danny Santana steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Still no hits on the board for these guys,
Ball
and
that
we are
just
seeing
side.
some great pitching in this one.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
That's a ball.
Runs outside, so it
2-0.
goes to 2-0 now.
We got no out.
Swing and a miss
2
on the
balls,
heater, and
1
it's
strike.
2-1.
And if I didn't know any better, I think this was his first inning out there. He's still throwing the ball with a lot of velocity.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. To 2-2 now. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there. It is what it is here in the 7th inning.
Eddie Rosario will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Called a strike on the outer half,
0-1's the
0-1.
count.
Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
And Upton's got this one. 2 away now.
You know, there's a lot of pressure on the defense to make a play in a game like this. Everything's magnified at this point, so that's a really good job to stay with this ball and make the play.
Miguel Sano is in now as he
Counts
watches a
1-0.
pitch for ball 1.
Plays it first.
No runs, no hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the
That's a ball.
Twins to this point.
2 balls.
That
no
command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
The one thing
Ball
we've seen
inside.
from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches,
Ball
they
4.
typically miss
Base.
out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Brian Dozier will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 1 left for Minnesota. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Joe Mauer will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Out in front of it, strike 1. Now the 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
And just another outstanding pitch right there. And it's not easy to do with so much on the line here in the 8th inning. But he's now down to his final 5 outs.
Trevor Plouffe will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Ball, that's
Too high. 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. And that couldn't have been an easy take.
Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
4 outs to go, and if he's feeling the pressure out there, he sure isn't showing it. He looks like he's just out there throwing a bullpen session or something.
John Ryan Murphy will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
Ball 1.
And their chances of getting back
Ball
into
1,
this
no
ball
strike.
game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Come on, guys. 2 outs here.
Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And he struck him out, so he's now through 8 full innings and will take his no-hit bid into the 9th. So he's through 8 innings now, and he'll sit to prepare for one last hurrah. 9th inning coming up. Tigers lead this one 8-0. Downtown St. Paul there, not far from us here at Target Field as we're set to begin the 9th inning in this one. Jorge Polanco will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average. So you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
And he struck him out for out number 1. So now just 2 outs away from the no-no.
Now batting, right fielder
Byron Buxton will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
0-1's the count.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Oh, got him to
0-2's the
swing
count.
out of his shoes on that one, 0-2. Struck him out. So now just one man stands between he and his no-hitter.
1 out to go. Can you believe this? Man, I wonder what's going through his head right now.
Danny Santana will dig in now as perhaps the final man to stand in the way of possible history here tonight. And he lays off there 1-0.
1-1.
Swung on and missed, 1-1. Ah, and that's
One
cut
ball,
on and missed,
2
so now the
strikes.
Twins are down to their final strike here. Swing and a miss, and he's got it. A no-hitter